Hello everyone, I'm Danny McGinlay. Same as everyone, you start doing the amateur nights and you keep going until you're a little less rubbish, and then you start getting paid. It's just, like a lot of people, this is the smart ass at school, and it's when you're in high school, you're either going to be the good-looking guy or the very athletic guy, and if those aren't your options, you better be the funny guy. So that was what I did. Yeah, we take it for granted. It's only when I talk to my friends who have real jobs that I realise how lucky we are. I very rarely have a meeting, and if I do have a meeting, it goes for less than half an hour, and there's usually beer at the meeting. So the best part of being a comedian is not going to meetings. First gig was at the Espy in Melbourne. Which one? Oh yeah, this is my favourite one. This is one that's long ago enough that the pain's eased. I got booked to the Falls Festival. Do you have that up here, the Falls Festival? It's like a big day out sort of thing, but you camp for a few days. It's down in Victoria. I think it's in Perth and Byron Bay now. But imagine a big music festival, and I got booked to be on it. Who else was on? Hannah Gadsby, Limo was on, Sammy J, some really great comedians, and I'd been wanting to do it for years, and I did it, and one act that was supposed to do like 20 minutes had done an hour and a half, so everything was pushed back. And so when I went out to do comedy, there was a crowd in that tent waiting for a Swedish death metal band. And you can imagine they weren't that keen when I said, hey guys, black Swedes are coming out. But first we've got half an hour of comedy. Boo! It's like a booming boo. They hated me with a passion, and they started throwing things at me. So the only way I got through the gigs, I made a game of I would catch the things they threw, and one guy threw a full beer. I caught it, sculled it. That stopped them booing for 45 seconds, and then they went back to hating me. Oh, and the band that went too long was an Indigenous welcoming ceremony, so I couldn't really complain. My favourite comedian is Billy Connolly. He's from the same part of Glasgow as my dad, so it's like a genetic... I genetically find him hilarious. Highlight of my career is doing this interview. No, okay. Highlight of my career would be playing the MCG on Grand Final Day in 2016. That was pretty special. Comedy has changed during my career. It's a lot more online now. Most people would you could only do radio. You would start off doing live comedy. Stand-up was like the only thing. Now there's YouTube, and people do sketches and rants on YouTube, and they get a following that way. Seems rare that people come up through the clubs now, and you dreamt of a radio job, but now everyone's got podcasts. So it got digitized and democratized. Yeah. You're going to die in the ass a lot of times, but hopefully you'll do it less and less. Oh, and this is a quote from Jerry Seinfeld. You don't get to choose what's funny about you. The audience will tell you. So as long as you might think that you're a very political comedian, but when you get up there and the audience don't laugh at your political stuff, but they laugh at your funny voices, guess what? You're a funny voices comedian. What's next is doing what I'm doing. I'm doing a lot of Australian rules football stuff. You can see me on Channel 7, a show called Game Day on Sunday mornings. I also have a radio show on ABC Grandstand, which is about footy as well. If you're not into footy, you can come see me at clubs, or I don't talk about footy really at all. Thanks for watching. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. We'll have all the other plugs of things you're probably not interested in, but check them out.